Okay, 6.2, measure of central tendencies and dispersion. A data value that is much greater or much less than the other data values. We talked about this, and this was an outlier. The median, the middle value of the data set when it is arranged from least to greatest. We find the median of the data set usually when there's an outlier or the data is skewed. So when there's an outlier, we want to use the median. Find the median of the following data sets. So first thing that we need to do is rearrange them from least to greatest, which this one already is. So we start from the outside in, and we find that the median is 7. Same here, make sure that they're from least to greatest, start from the outside in. Now we have to take the average of the two middle. So the average of these, I'll add these up and find that 6.5 is the median. Now mean, average of the data values. We find that the mean of the data usually, we find the mean of the data usually when the data is symmetric. So this little symbol here stands for the sum. So the sum of all of our x values, so the sum of all of our values, divided by the number of values. Mode, the data value that occurs the most. There can be no mode, one or many. So you have a possibility of not having a mode, you have a possibility of having one mode, or you have a possibility of having multiple modes. Dispersion is how far spread out the data is. Range we talked about, which is the highest value minus the lowest value, the maximum minus the minimum. And a line plot, a graph that arranges the data on a number line indicating frequency. So very similar to a histogram. So we want to find the mean, median, and mode of this data range right here. It looks like it's already least to greatest, so that's pretty nice. So we can start marking off to find the median. Now there's multiple techniques you can use. You can cross the numbers out, you can underline them. And it looks like it's going to be the average of the two in the middle. So if I add those up and divide by 2, I will get the median is 20. Now I want to find the mean. Well, to find the mean, I need to add all of these up, plug that into my calculator. If I add all those up, I get 413. We take that and divide it by 20. There are 20 values. This is the mean. And take that and divide it, and we find out that the mean is 20.65. Now, the number that occurs the most here would be the mode, and 20 occurs the most. So, and last part is I want to find the range. Now, range is the maximum value minus the minimum value. 24 minus 19. So the range is 5. Now let's make a line plot. And since I only have a range of 5, then I only need to put down 5 values. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. And we count off how many 19s there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So a line plot, I will make 5 marks. Same thing with 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Same thing with 21. And there's your line plot. Turn the page over. Now, I want you to do the same thing here. Here we don't have to make a line plot. It's not asking us to make a line plot, but I want you to attempt finding the mean, median, and mode of the data set. And on top of finding the mean, median, and mode, I would like you to find quartile 3 and quartile 1. But as for the mean, median, and mode, I'll go ahead and put down those answers for you. Now make sure you rewrite this from least to greatest. This one's not set up for you. So if you're watching this video, I also want you to find quartile 1, quartile 1 and quartile 3. Now, per the mean, if you did this correct, you'll get 26.33, which I don't know why I just wrote 66. Mode, you'll get 23, 25, and 29. Median, you'll get 26. So once you have the median, then you'll be able to find the quartile 1. So quartile 1 is the median of the lower half, which is between the median, 26, and the lowest value. So same thing for example 4. I want you to find the median, mode, mean, quartile 1, quartile 3. The median would be 40. There is no mode. In the mean, you'll get 39.2. So from here, I do want you to still find quartile 1 and quartile 3. We can skip example 5. But I do want you to do example 6. So on example 6, you're going to have to find the last score here. So you want to add together 80, 91, 93, plus our missing score. This is a total of 4 values. And we want to have a 90% average. So we would set this equal to 90. To solve for x, I need to combine all these like terms and multiply both sides by 4. So I'm going to add 80 plus 91 plus 93, set it equal to 90 times 4. Add all those up, you get 264 plus x equals 360. Subtract 264 on both sides, because that's a property of equality. We find out we would get 0.94, which is 94%.